Hello everyone, welcome to the DPB Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Mondis with DisneyPinsBlog.com. The latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world. This is episode number 87 for the week of May 15th, 2017.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast.
Welcome back everyone. Hope everyone had a great week. The podcast this week is going to be a little shorter just because DisneyPinsBlog.com was experiencing some technical difficulties this weekend. We had some problems with the new social network, the community, and a few other things. So we've been working hard at getting everything back to normal, so we should be good now. But it did take up a lot of my time today, so that's why the podcast is going to be a little short. So let's get right into the pin news. All right, starting off with Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. There was a new pin release at Disney Movie Rewards. So if you're a member of this, you had enough points, it was 450 points, you were able to go in to your account and get this pin. It was available starting May 9th, and I really like this one. It features the skull head with the crossbones. I think it's a very nicely done pin. Next, at Mickey's of Glendale, we have another new release coming. This one is going to be released to cast members on May 15th at 10 a.m. And this is the Princess Crest pins. They're hinge pins featuring Rapunzel, Jasmine, Mulan, Merida, and Cinderella. They have glitter embellishments. Retail price is $18.95, and they're limited edition of $250. Very nice pins there. I'm excited to see the actual pin. Right now we just have the artwork. Heading over to Disney Store UK, they have a new Hercules pin coming. This one is limited edition of just 400, exclusive to Europe, and it has a gold circular frame on it. And you have Hercules standing there, and the retail price on this one is £9. That'll be available on May 23rd at Disney Store UK. Next, this is a really cool one for cast members again. It's the Fantasmic 25th Anniversary pin at Disneyland. This is exclusive to cast members, available at Company D. It is limited edition. I don't know the exact edition size. It's probably 750 or 1000, but it's a really cool pin. It has Sorcerer Mickey on the top, and then the Maleficent Dragon below, and in the center it says Fantasmic 25th Anniversary. That should be available on both coasts, even though this is a Disneyland exclusive. It should be available at Company D at Walt Disney World as well. So if you're a cast member, be sure to go ahead and check that out. So this past week was a really, really great pin release at Disney Parks. All of those Jungle Cruise 45th anniversary pins release, which I love them. But also, this was kind of a surprise release. The Disney Films Mystery Pin Collection appeared at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. It was on the original flyer for the original calendar for the month of May, but then Disney pulled it, so we weren't sure if it was going to come out or not, but it actually did come out. And this is a limited release collection with limited edition chaser pins, which are limited edition of 600. And this is a really cool set. There's 42 pins in total. The limited release pins are all in color. And then the limited edition chaser pins are like the black and white version of the sale. They some of the films that are featured are The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Hercules, Little Mermaid, Baymax, or Big Hero 6, and Aladdin. I really like the Aladdin ones and the Baymax ones. I hope these are still available when I go to Walt Disney World here soon. I heard they were already sold out though at Disneyland. I heard they sold out by 2 p.m. on the day they were released. And heading over to Walt Disney World, the Pandora, the World of Avatar, had their Passholder preview this past weekend, and there was a pin release for it. I think I'm saying this right, the Shaman of Songs. It's that new animatronic in the Navi River Journey attraction. They made a pin of it. It's a beautiful pin with a nice gold circle in the background. I don't know if this is a limited edition or not, but it is a Passholder exclusive. So it's only released at that event, and I'm not sure if this is going to be still available for purchase when Pandora actually opens on May 27th. I hope it is because I want to buy it. Yeah, I know this was released exclusively on the Passholder preview event. All right, now let's talk about the new pin releases this week at Disney Parks. First, we'll start off with Disneyland. They have the Storybook Steeds mystery set, which is another limited release set, and this features different horses from Disney films. Hopefully there will be some chaser pins in that set. And then heading over to Walt Disney World, they are also getting the Storybook Steeds mystery set, so that is a shared release on both coasts. And then also the next Walt Disney World Piece of History pin will be released, and this one features the Flying Fish restaurant at the Boardwalk Resort. This is a pretty cool pin. It has Donald dining, and then the dangle element is the little fish that are flying. They are on the ceiling in the restaurant. That's limited edition of 1,500. And then also the next Walt Disney World Passholder pin. They're called Gemstone pins. It's a hinge pin. The first one featured Orange Bird, and this one features Figment. Limited edition of 3,000, and this is a quarterly collection exclusive to Walt Disney World pass holders. And that's limited edition of 3,000. So that'll do it for the new pin releases this week. Be sure to always check our weekly pin posts because they do change a lot. We're always adding in new releases when we see them, whether they're open edition or limited release pins. So be sure to check that out. And then for Disney Pin Chat this week, I wasn't going to have one, but I think we can talk real quick about Wishes leaving and then the new Happily Ever After. I don't have a lot of insight on this because I didn't actually see the Happily Ever After show yet. I will be seeing it here on my next trip very, very soon. But yeah, I'm just a little disappointed that there wasn't a farewell Wishes pin. I was hoping Disney would have released one. Maybe they will do a Piece of History pin somehow with Wishes. That would be really cool. And then also there wasn't a Happily Ever After opening pin. I thought maybe they would at least have an open edition pin or even a limited edition pin for pass holders. But yeah, there's no pin. There's lots of other merchandise like t-shirts, hats, mugs, even an ornament I saw. So yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you think there will be any pins coming for Happily Ever After? Do you think we'll see a Piece of History pin for Wishes? I really hope we do, but that'll be the question for this week in the forums. Go ahead and leave your response. As we're talking about the forums, let's go ahead and head in to last week's question, which Lisa and I talked about the online releases at Disney Studio Store Hollywood. We had one comment in the forum from Mason. They said, "Hey there, longtime pin trader and just found your website and love it. Thank you. Unfortunately, I was kind of upset hearing about the phone orders, but totally understand because of the scamming issues going on. I do like the online pin releases, which allowed me to get the Star Wars marquee from the last online pin release. I definitely will be doing the next one too." Same here, and speaking of the next one that's coming up here in about a week, it's for Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Very exciting. Actually, before I go, I do want to mention the upcoming pin events for this week. First, we have the Villain Cuties pin release at Disney Studio Store Hollywood. That'll be May 20th at 7 a.m. And then we have at Disneyland Paris, the next pin trading night is May 26th at Disney's Newport Bay Club. And then in Florida, we have the Mouse Pin Trading and Disney Pin Collector Society event. That's on May 20th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Holiday Inn near Disney Springs at Walt Disney World Resort. And then the North Jersey Disney Pin Traders are having one May 26th at Paramus Park Mall Food Court. And then May 27th is My D Pins and Collectibles. This is from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at My D Pins and Collectibles in Anaheim, California. So you can find all these and more if you visit the events tab at DisneyPinsBlog.com. All right, guys, that'll do it for episode 87. Sorry it was a short one this week. All right, hope you guys have a great week. See ya.